me. In the past, I've been through this in the past. Nowadays, I'm glad because I changed, but it's
Oh,
a
great.
it's a huge fight.
Yeah, every day because the advertisements are in our adults, you know.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So, guys, I will put here the questions, okay, that we are gonna discuss about it. And just a minute. Just tell me if can you see the questions, please. Can you see, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So before we start, I just want to ask, there is anyone here for the first time? It's your first meeting? No? Everyone know how TNT works? Okay. So let's start. I will breakout rooms here. Oh, just one person coming. Just wait because I will. Okay. So we are 19 and I will let me see 5 rooms. Okay. Okay. So if you don't have the invitation, you're gonna stay here with me.
Hello guys,
Hello, Alexandre. How are you?
I'm fine and you?
I'm great. Thank you. Okay. So accept the invitation, please. Okay. Okay, guys. So now it's us.
Nice.
So, yeah, and let's start, right? So, Ricardo, please introduce yourself.
Okay. Hey guys. Good afternoon. My name is Ricardo Campos. I am 31 years old, and I am in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I've been here in TNT for almost, I believe, more than 1 year, almost 1 year, something like that. And I've been studying English for maybe 1 year and a half, something like this.
Oh, great. Great to know that. And what about you, Cristiano?
Um, Good afternoon. Or good afternoon. I'm Cristiano. I'm 38 years old, and I'm living in real estate. And I like so much to be here. And I want to thank you, Maris, because my daughter say so great things about you, that you had a great conversation with her and help her so much. I really thank you for your conversation with me. With she, Hannah, do you remember?
What's the name?
Hannah, her name.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. Oh, great. Great.
Yeah,
Good to know
and
that.
she said to me, I want to join tomorrow at 1 p.m. because have uh, have that teacher that talked with me. I like it so much that her.
Oh, great to know that. I'm so
I
happy.
think that don't have connection in her phone. Um, I believe this that she not be here.
Oh, I understand. I hope to see her soon. So, what about you, Haika? Could you introduce yourself?
Hi guys, nice to meet you. I am Raika. I'm from Espírito Santo and I'm 16 years old. Um, I am learning English free because In this moment, I don't have money to buy a course, and my friend shared to me the High Aprendi, and I'm here trying speaking English. And yeah, I think I am beginner in English, and yeah.
Oh, great. Your English is very well and welcome. It's your first time here? Today is your first time?
Sorry, you could have repeat?
Yeah. Today it's your first time here in this meeting?
Yes, it's my first time here.
Great, and I hope you enjoy it today. And I will gonna share with you our topic today, okay? It's about consumerism. Can you see the questions on the chat?
Okay.
And we're gonna discuss more, okay? Everyone will discuss about these questions, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me see, Luis Fernando, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all. I'm Luis, and I live in São Luís. I am 28, and in my free time, I am really into exercising, watching series and videos on YouTube and Netflix. And also, I love to get in. I love getting to know new people, especially here at TNT. And yeah, thank you.
Oh, great, Luis Fernando, thank you. And what about you, Suedo? Could you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Sueldo. I'm from Recife. Um, I work with IT, and I need to study English for improve my skills and increase into my into my career. And I'm here
Great.
too.
Yeah, great. Great, guys. So let's start, right? And I don't know if the Haika know me because I introduced myself earlier, but Haika, my name is Marise, and I'm the host today. Okay, I have been the host here for 6 months, and it's not a class. Okay, it's just a conversation that you could practice your English. Okay, so the topic today is about consumerism. And question number one, guys. How do you define consumerism? Is it a good or a bad thing? Let me see. Luis Fernando, could you answer that first?
Yes. Um, that's not easy because that was the first time that I've heard of this term, so far. But yeah, from my standpoint, consumerism is the idea that increasing consumption, of goods and services in the market will be, for example, a kind of key factor to boost, an economic growth.
Wow, great, great. Thank you. And what about you, Ricardo? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm thinking, how can I answer this one? For sure, for me, it's a bad thing, and I would define like something, some kind of desire that come to us to buy things, and sometimes we even don't need such things. So we we want to buy things just because we are seeing other people, or we are seeing advertisement, and we are seeing on television, and not actually need to have something. So for me, consumerism is It's something like that. When you buy something that you actually don't need. That's it.
Oh, great. And I love your answer. And it's about we are buying things not just because we need, you know,
Yes,
we need for our ego. It's something like that, you know.
exactly. Yes,
It's not because our survive, you know. It's not food, just water, not that like this, you know. Yeah, totally agree. And what about you, Sweden? What do you think about that?
I agree with my colleagues. This is a bad thing because consumerism is over you spend all your money with things that you don't need. So this is to me it's bad.
Great, thank you. And for you, Haika, what do you think about that?
I think it's a bad thing because actually we planet is don't is due for we um I do things.
No problem. Oh, she's gone. Oh, okay. And what about you, Cristiano? What do you think about that?
Uh, I think can be so bad because when Ricardo and Fernando say um, we buy many things that we don't need because we have necessity to show for other people something that we don't we can not to have. And this in this video show so good for us this situation that you you see in the on TV and on your and around you uh, many things to that you other people have or new evolution for technology, and we want to be and show for other people that we have a life the real reality, and our reality is not this, you know.
Yeah, it's like we oh my gosh, we would like to have the other lives, you know, what the others have and we don't, you know. It's like a envy, you know. Yeah. And I don't know how can I answer this question because I don't know. I don't believe it's a good or bad thing. You know, it's a mix. It depends the way that you the way that you consume. You know, and of course we have to be careful with everything. And but it's not all good and it's not all the things bad. It depends the way. You know. And question number two, guys. Do you consume only you really need? Is the big question here, you know, is the, the point. What about you, Suedo? Do you consume only the thing that you really do you really want, you know?
Well, I try not to consume that I what I don't need. It's difficult, but mainly when we see some offers in the stores. But I try to consume just what I need.
Yeah, great. And what about you, Ricardo?
yes, I'm going to the same way because I like I've seen in the past a video about minimalism and living with less things on your life. So it kinda has to do consumerism, and I'm trying for sure to live with less, to have less things and only exactly what I need to have. But like Feld said, it's not easy. But I'm trying hard.
Yeah, sometimes it's difficult, especially in the special dates, you know. Yeah.
Yes.
And what about you, Luis Fernando?
No, I don't consume what I really need. Sometimes, I get myself buying unnecessary things. I don't know why. It's kind of to feel comfortable and to have this sense of well-being. I I just just buy, I just get unnecessary things. You know, that's the problem. How to solve it? I really don't know.
Yeah, I believe it's a mental health control, you know, like
Mhm.
we have to be pay attention with the things that we really satisfaction at us, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a beginning, I don't know. And what about you, Cristiano? Do you consume only you really want, really need?
Well, I try to consume only I really need because I never had a easier life. I um cresci. I don't know how to say. Without
I grew
money,
up.
without what?
I grew up.
Grew up.
Grew up. Thank you, thank you. I try. Don't forget this. I in all my life I have a difficult for money. I have a, a family. My family don't have many money, and I learn to live for only necessary. But I believe that if I had most money, I believe that I I buy it many things that I don't need because this is normal today in the life of the other people. The people think more in the right time. I don't know that the is to say uh, do now the thing the people think in now and not other time and not later or after. Think only now. I need this now. I need to show this now. I need to have this now. And don't think how can I be or how can I do later after. You know, I believe in this. I think if I have money, pro- have a great probability for to buy something that I don't need.
Yeah, and you say an important thing, you know, it's like most of the people that are money or uh, it's not that they are rich or something like that, you know. If you have some money like there, we try to buy something that bring you some feelings, you know. And how much how much no more things that you have, more things that you want to have, you know. Go,
And
Ricardo, let's say.
even about having no money, because today we have credit cards and it's too easy buy
Yeah,
things, right?
exactly. And question number three, guys. Have you ever changed your way to consume? You know, some different, you know, some things that you change, like spend money, something like that. Uh, Luis Fernando, what about you?
Yes, I have changed my way of consuming goods and services, especially nowadays that I'm, looking for a new job in my city because I was laid off from the last company that I was working for. And I think we need to do that, to keep track, on our expenses, unless we wanna get into a huge amount of debts. Yeah, it's been hard, because as I said before, sometimes I get myself buying, unnecessary things. And I have this idea because I somewhat believe that that's the only way, to minimize, to minimize, to minimize my anxiety, the kind of that kind of impulsive, feeling that we have to buy unnecessary things. But yeah, I am trying my way of, consuming things. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing that, Luis Fernando. It's great to hear. And Ricardo, what about you?
Yeah, I'm trying, like Luis said, I'm trying to keep track of my expenses, and I'm trying to save money lately because we are going through hard times in all the situation, right? So I'm kind of taking advantage of it to learn how to save money and how to live with less. And I'm trying. I believe I have already done some change. So something is done, but there is so much to do. And I'm going, I believe I'm learning. That's it.
Great. And me too. I'm learning every day, you know. I work with digital marketing, but I know that I have to control my mind, you know, I have to control myself and don't act to
Yes.
impulsive way. Yeah, because I know that they want that I buy everything.
And how things are created to
Yeah,
show, to sound more likely to people to buy, right? More
yeah,
fancy, more beautiful things and colorful.
exactly. In the right words, you know, the keywords that they use, I know
Yes.
that.
Nice.
And what about you, Cristiano?
Well, I I live my life changing all time my situation because I need to see some ways that I can to walking for to have my opportunities and my things. For example, when I say that for commenter, um, for example, I would like to learn English. How can I do it? Well, I have not money for to buy a course or to pay a private teacher. Well, I need to search other hackers, show new video, try to speak, try to read and to learning other thing. For example, if I want to cell phone, have a great cell phone on the store, but I I believe I know that I need this cell phone for I need to make for example video class, but have other cell phone inferior and I need change myself or I need this cell phone, but I only can to buy this. I need to change this all time. Sometime I can to buy, I buy it. If I do not, I need to understand that this moment is not the moment for to buy something, you know?
Yeah, and it's a important thing. You have to compare the things and not buy just impulsive fulfillment, and we have to choose the way that we oh my gosh, we can do it. If you can't do it, don't buy, don't sell things in the wrong way, or don't buy things, you know and I like this topic because I work with that, and I can't sell things that I don't believe, and nowadays it's a thing that I avoid so much because I can't sell things that I don't believe, it's so difficult. And what about you, Suedo? Have you ever changed your way?
Yeah, mainly because this pandemic, I avoid to buy in personal. I try to do my buys by the apps, and but it's very difficult because it is not how can I say confiável nowadays, because the internet is not so good for this situation for to buy. But this is my way nowadays. I avoid to buy in personal, and I search to buy by apps.
Oh, great to know. Okay, guys, and there are many ways to consume electronics, food, clothes, and information nowadays, right? And could you tell how these things are being consumed nowadays? Because they are totally different, than 10 years ago. So, like example, information. Now we could we could consume information too, it's not a material thing, information is like Cristiano said about learn English, learning language, and learn about your careers and like that. There are so many ways and different ways nowadays. So could you tell me some different things, Ricardo? What do you think?
Yes, I think that things have changed a lot because in the past people are used to fix things, right, and not throwing in the trash so quickly like we used to do today, like we are doing today, or most of the people are doing. So like electronics and even furniture in the house and toys, they they were in the past, I believe they used to to have a more time on duration, so when he gets broke, people used to fix and not buy a new one. And this culture has changed because people are buying new things very quickly and discarding and throwing in the trash the old one instead of fixing, right? And I think that is a huge change that people have are going through.
Yeah. And you say about the duration, about the electronic things. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And what about you, Cristiano? Could you tell something?
Um, I need to read that I was talking with my my with oh my sorry sobrinho
Mhm.
nephew. Um,
You're talking about the question number 4 about,
for
yes, how people are changing
Yeah.
their consumer
I believe
ways.
that I believe that is relation have relationship with my oh sorry my next my left answer because we
Mhm.
need sorry my nephew disturbed my attention.
No problem.
Sorry, I will leave so too.
Okay, if you want, you can think more about it, and I will ask for other person. Okay.
If I
Thank you.
if I can contain with him, I now right now I have not to have this. Yeah. But I agree something, the the many ways we have to to have a consumer in technology and but we need have some intelligent to work with this, because if you make something or buy everything without think, you can to have many problems. You can have many problems in your future. For example, with things that you don't use it, and counting,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
your financial
yeah.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
For example, the people, all people, and last in the final of the year, the final year, I believe it did, buy many things for Christmas and New Year, and
Yeah,
later, and after this, think in your house, think, why I buy this? Well, I don't need this right now. For example, women buy a new clothes or new dress. Well, and past this phase, well, what what I do with these dresses? If I open my guarda-roupa, no, I don't know, and see
Wardrobe.
many other clothes, and I think, wow. She think, wow, I
yeah,
have many clothes and buy addresses, and now I can't use. I don't need to use this. I think is that, I believe.
yeah, yeah, totally agree. And what about you, Suedo?
Well, as I said, I think that other people change the the way of the consuming the nowadays because it's pandemic. So the courses, classes, and by some things all this way by the internet. And this is a good thing because we are update our style of life for consuming with more security, and our safe is most in first place. And I think this way nowadays we are consuming by the internet and classes by online, and the life is found a way for continue.
Yeah, and because the pandemic, the things that we buy online, grow a lot because the pandemic. Yeah,
Yeah, to buy, to consuming classes, for example, we are in
yeah,
online now, but many years ago it's not possible or it's not common as way. So I think this moment that we live is the moment to change.
yeah. You say everything. It's the moment that we are changing a lot of things, a lot of ways to buy and sell things in online.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what about you, Luis Fernando? Could you tell some things, different things that we are consuming nowadays?
Um, yes, I really buy the idea that people have been largely using, electronics and consuming foods and also clothes. Um, Especially right now, that we are experiencing this terrible crisis due to the COVID-19 outbreak. People have been, using electronics a lot, such as smartphone, drones, and others. Um, but behind this, there is a big problem, especially when it comes down to the use, of electronics. What I mean is, when people buy at the same time a huge amount of cell phones, um, over the time, uh, the same amount of cell phones will get into the phase of wear out. What I mean by wear out is the phase of degradation. And this, brings a huge impact on the environment, and that's a problem because we are now, experiencing, as you already know, the climate change. And what we are doing, you know, to save our environment, what we are doing to reduce, the impact, the negative impact that we are, throwing at the environment. Nothing. We are just consuming, consuming. The more we consume, the more, the more we feel, satisfied, you know, and that's a problem because we tend to agree that we have to have a kind of lifestyles with excessive materialism, and we don't need that. You know, again, what we need to do is to control um, our behaviors. Our behaviors, especially when buying things, when consume things. Uh, because it's believed that consumer spending, leads to increase in production. Of course, it somehow, leads to that, to a company profitability, to a employability of a country, of a city. But on the other hand, it leads to negative impact, as I said before, to the impact of the environment that we live in. Thank you.
Yeah, and get this point. I will bring other question for this guy. I will skip for the question number 9. It's, do you teach your children how to consume better, or will teach in the case that you don't have kids? I'm not a mom yet, but I will try to do what the Luis Fernando said. We have to analyze the situation, and it's not our behavior, it's about the environment that we are living, and we are um, you know doing some modifications because the things that we are doing, and just thinking in ourselves, in our necessity, in our feelings. And I will try to teach my children, like consume uh, and uh, I don't know, save money to the things that it's really necessary, and it's not necessary to buy the one you know, like the the new generation, the iPhones, generations, something like that, and we could use our electronics more times than we are using to chant, you know, and I don't know, maybe a conversation is a thing that we have to do it, you know, not just with the child, but everyone, you know, like this. What we are doing now, it's a conversation about it, you know. I never thought that I will talking about consumerism with someone, you know, that I didn't know. And it's great to know the other opinions, and we are learning together, you know.
Yeah, we are. But also, for example, you said it right when you mentioned that we need to, to make conversation with children. But there is another problem, company, business, because they know, they continue to
Marketing,
advertise,
yeah.
market. I don't know how to control myself. For example, um, today, early in the morning, I was watching some videos, on YouTube, and I saw, I think, more than 5 videos on YouTube that were related to smartphone, and there are, a huge amount of advertising on YouTube that we need to buy, for example, Xiaomi, um, iPhones, and
Now
what
they are
they,
following you everywhere.
yeah, you just need to put how much is a Xiaomi cell phone, and then I don't know how, but suddenly it appears on my Instagram. It's, oh my gosh, there is someone, there is someone tracking my steps here
Yeah, what kind
because
of sorcery is this, right?
yeah, it's a kind of
Yeah,
algorithm. It's a kind of algorithm that I don't know
exactly.
how it works, but it works well.
Yeah, it's because your
Yes.
behavior online, you know, the
Mhm,
things that you like it, the things that you comment, you do some comments and
mhm.
save, you know, the digital markets know other things about you.
That's
Yeah.
a certainly a certain strategy that really works. Um,
And what about you, Ricardo? Do
Yeah,
you teach
I have
your
no kids
children?
yet, no yet.
Okay.
However, I'm trying to be more close from my nephews and trying to teach them. And they, for sure, they like a lot of technology and cell phones and video games, and they are consuming this kind of content all the time. And I believe that parents will have a lot of trouble trying to teaching their kids how to protect themselves from the market and from the media. In I believe it's a difficult work, and but I'm trying to do this with my nephews.
Yeah, great. And you are trying with your kids in the future.
Yes.
And what about you, Suedo?
Well, I have 2 kids, so I try to give a good example for them,
Mhm.
and I talk for them to buy something that I really need and to save money for thinking the future, for to do a class or a travel, or to do something that he need in the future, as a phone, for example, or a new computer. So avoid to buy something that I didn't need, but think more and think good and what you do with your money, with his money, and think the future. The main thing is to think the future, because mm, today we can save money enough to buy, but then tomorrow tomorrow suddenly you need to do a course or a certification, and you need a cloud for to do an interview, for example, and you don't have money enough. So you need to think better and waste your money really if you need.
Yeah, great. And I believe that uh, children are, I don't know, children are, it's more easy to teach them, before they say they watch the advertisement. But we have to teach because there is it's not oh my gosh, nowadays we have a lot of advertisements that you couldn't escape, and we have to
Yeah,
teach them. It's
yeah, I
just,
agree. It's not easy,
yeah,
but it's necessary. It's necessary because if you didn't do that, uh, they don't have example, a good example, and they will spend his money in
yeah,
the wrong way. So I know
great,
it's not easy, but it's necessary to do.
great,
I
yeah,
try.
totally agree.
I don't receive apostilla, how to be a good father when they burn.
Yeah. So guys, hello, everyone's back. How was the conversation in your room? Let me see, Ana Paula. How was the conversation for you?
Yes, it was amazing. Was the first time that I think that I saw Mateus as a leader, and he was amazing. And there was a good talk with Alexandre and Elise. I love this topic.
Oh, great. What about you, Atamis? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really nice. We talk a lot about our way to consume things, and in some ways we can escape to consume a lot or more than we need, and sometimes we can just avoid, but it's difficult. It's very difficult because you need things you think you need, and like you need because you're sad, you need because you're excited, you need because just because, and that's life. Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
good. It was amazing as usual. I really liked TNT.
Oh, great. I'm so happy that you like it. And guys, I will bring a question and number 7 that I really love to hear about you. We know that we cannot take material things when we die. So what we will take, you know? Ricardo, what do you think about that?
I think we will have the best moments. We will have memories, maybe feelings. I think we will have this.
Great. Our experience. Yeah. And Valesca, what about you?
Hello, everyone. And that was my second time here, and I did very well for speaking English. So I loved it. It's too amazing. Thank you.
Oh, great. I'm happy that you like it. And what do you take when you're gonna die? Valesca?
Sorry, can you repeat? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
the question number 7. I don't know if you answer in your room. It's the question number 7. Like, we know that we cannot take material things, when you die. And so, what we will take?
I think the things that I learned along my life. That's the most important things, and the memories. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, our memories, good and bad memories too. Great. So, anyone want to say something, guys? To add something about this topic? Did you like it? Alexandre, my friend, I know that you loved talking about.
I think this topic is very good because we have to save money. Okay, I, I'm kind of person. all of my life, I had to save the little money I earned because wasn't enough to spend. Until 26, my job was very low. See, uh, the money I earned until 26 wasn't enough. And then I learned uh, alone how to handle my money. And when I went to work in a bank, there I have to teach the client how to spend your money, how to spend their money. And then I learn more yet. And then I became kind of mão de vaca because I yeah, I think you have to save money every single month you save your salary, you put on at least 30% in the poupança, and the other 70% you pay your bill, all the bill, you save some people in your family, like I do. But I think the good thing to make your salary grow now is buy less thing because it's consume your money and you don't see when you see your money finish. My advice for people is try to save money.
Yeah.
I think I feel so happy when I can buy a flight ticket and go to São Paulo, Praia do Francês. Uh, I feel happy. And then I open my hands, but out of the situation, I close my hand, and I feel like mão de vaca. I think it's good. It's good.
Yeah. We have to spend money with the things that bring us some experience, like traveling for the some place. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I say something really fast?
Yeah, sure.
What Alexandre was saying reminds me again about one phrase, one thing Pepe Mujica said once and changed my life forever. He said, when you buy something or someone buys something, you're not buying with money. We are buying with the time of your life you are spending to get that money. So you need to think what things you want to change your life, your heart beating, your breathing, your thoughts, your body to that material thing. So that changed my life forever. Of course, Pet Mujica, it's amazing. But this really changed the way I was. It's not money. It's me. It's my work. It's my body, my life.
I spent a lot of money in Canada, but it changed my life forever. It's an exciting experience I never will forget. And then I don't complain about the money spent there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, great point, guys. I love it to hear that. Thank you for that, Atomis. And Alexandre, you are great, guys. And
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the conversation today. And I hope you have a great week. And I hope to see you next Monday, okay, guys? Please answer the feedback and join with in your Instagram, okay? Follow us on Instagram and answer the feedback. It's very important to know other your opinion about this and other suggestions, okay? Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Bye.